Welcome to Karlsruhe and Enactus KIT. We proudly present to you the latest developments from the past academic year in two of our projects. You can look forward to hearing about our innovative solution of bringing light to Indian homes.
And we will take you with us on our journey to Uganda to show you how our understanding of entrepreneurial leadership can fight the inequality of women.
2020 is a year that presents us all with major challenges. Students in Germany had to adapt to the unexpected new situation, and education is only possible to a limited extent. But can you imagine how education is limited in India every day, even without Corona? There are regions in India where households have no access to electricity, and simply having enough light in the evening to study poses a major problem. Rural areas, such as our target region Lumding and Assam, on average only have access to electricity one evening per week. Due to the unreliable power supply and the lack of alternatives, the population is still dependent on the use of kerosene lamps. The kerosene lamp as the only source of light has an immense impact on the possibilities of education. Also, the unfiltered burning of kerosene emits fumes that are harmful to people's health as well as to the environment. The open flame poses an imminent fire risk. These elephant attacks could be avoided by adequate lighting at night. To solve all those problems and work on the following Sustainable Development Goals, we founded our project Sonalight. You're wondering how we approach this need with our project? As a solution, we have chosen a rechargeable LED lamp as a better and more sustainable source of light. This guarantees that the residents have access to light at all the times while being independent from the local unreliable electricity supply. Some of the major advantages of our current lamp for the pilot project are the better light quality, lower cost and a long lifespan. Since the power from individual charging options is not sufficient, the obvious would be a solar panel to charge the lamps. But we decided to go one step further. Our unique and innovative solution involves the building of a jointly used solar system on a solar kiosk as a central infrastructure in Lumding. With this kiosk, we can provide more than 200 households with access to good light quality. Sonalight's business principle is based on a local entrepreneur who is responsible for all the work around the solar kiosk. His responsibility is to collect, charge and deliver the lamps. Furthermore, he manages the business and all the necessary maintenance work. This way, our approach creates a sustainable and secure job for our first local entrepreneur Manoranjan. But how can people afford our innovative solution? Each household receives a lamp which has to be charged on average every second day at our solar kiosk. Since an immediate purchase of a lamp wouldn't be affordable for the rural population in India, they finance the lamp in the long term through our rent-to-buy system. The family pays a monthly fee for the lamp and the charging. After 12 months, the lamp passes into the family's possession. Already in the first year, this reduces the household's monthly expenses from 150 to 120 rupees in comparison to the costs of using a kerosene lamp. From the second year on, these savings can be even increased to 60 rupees as only charging fees have to be paid. According to our estimations, the here with the merged turnover is used for the rate of the local entrepreneur, the running and maintenance cost, as well as for covering the costs of the lamp. All additional revenues are used as starting investments for the expansion of our project to further villages. By operating the kiosk for only 18 months, we can already raise the necessary financing for the next kiosk and thus scale our project up to another village. On our trip to Lumding 1 year ago, we were able to validate the people's need and our business idea in close cooperation with our local partner NGO Uzaru. What you are probably most interested in now is the question of what we have accomplished in the last year, and we can say that we have achieved all our goals. Over the last few months we were able to raise a huge amount of more than 8,300 euros of funding, especially through the funding sum of the Foundation NC2020 and the company EVS. Now we can use parts of this seed capital for initializing our pilot project. Unexpectedly, due to Corona and the lockdown, we had to change our plans. Right now we were supposed to be in Lumding for the opening of our very first solar kiosk that should have been finished by now. But we had to postpone both, the trip and the completion of the kiosk. To make the best out of these difficult times, our Sonalight team took all the necessary steps to start business as soon as the restrictions allow it. For example, we finished programming our very own POS system. Thus, we can enlighten the lives and houses of more than 200 families in the time of completion of our solar kiosk. And we can tell you that we have already started developing even greater ideas for Solarlight's future. As shown in our business model, the earned profit in Lamding will be used to expand our project and build up additional solar kiosks in further villages. Our Solarlight team will monitor the expansion and developments from Germany. In the long term, we plan to transfer our project to our Indian partners to realize our vision of sustainable entrepreneurial leadership. Corresponding to our long-term vision of creating more jobs in the region, we want to move more value making to India. Therefore, we decided to develop our own lamp and establish the production in India. Currently, 2 KIT students are working on this topic within their bachelor thesis. With our innovative business concept and our future plan for Solarlight, we can make a sustainable difference in the lives of many people in India.
Let us now focus on another continent, Africa. During our visits in Uganda, we experienced a country full of resources, joy of life and culture, which, besides all that, is still struggling with great poverty. Here, especially women are suffering. The unemployment rate for women is twice as high as for men, and even if they find a job, the salary is not only insufficient to cover their basic needs, but also highly unfair. Therefore, we decided to establish a local fashion startup in Uganda in order to move value creation to Africa. We founded our project in Jagala to work towards achieving 3 sustainable development goals: no poverty, quality education and gender equality. Our team is currently made up of 6 students, and after achieving the proof of concept, we are now scaling up our project. Based on our main principle of entrepreneurial leadership, we were able to set up a sustainable economic cycle that has already created 4 jobs with a secure income for our sewers, Angelo, Teddy, Harriet and Mandeo. You might be wondering what our products look like. Here you can see our newest collection. Our employees produce unique vegan and fair traded bags, which are made out of a local material called bark cloth. This ancient material is made out of the bark of the mutuba tree, which only exists in Uganda. It is considered an UNESCO intangible cultural heritage and creates our unique selling point. Being sustainable and rapidly replenishing, it represents the perfect material. You can imagine it as a vegan leather that gives our products their endurable and eco-friendly finish. From the bark cloth material, various products are created in our own local sewing shop in Uganda. Njagala now has a well-equipped sewing facility where high-quality products are made. So, how does the process work? Let's give you an insight. Once we receive an order, we forward it to our team in Uganda. There, they sew the product and send it to a trained tailor for quality control. Then they are bundled and shipped to Germany. Njagala has not only established the business, but is also taking care of sales and marketing. We founded a non-profit association that allows us to sell the products at markets and in various online shops in Germany. Currently, we are working on improving and extending our sales channels. Profiting from the high demand for vegan and fair trade products in recent years, we can already count on a stable business. Let's take a look at some numbers and figures. In the past year, we have achieved turnovers of over 1,900 euros. Through the sales of old stocks, 350 euros were generated. Additionally, 1,500 euros were made by selling our new collection. As for now, the new collection includes 143 produced products. In total, we spent 1,642 euros for sewers, salaries, materials, transportation, the sewing shop and the quality control in Uganda, as well as for sales and marketing in Germany. From the 143 products, 120 were already sold, which left us with a turnover of 1,560 euros. The remaining 23 products equal an inventory value of 560 euros. Therefore, we expect the new collection to yield a profit of 477 euros. But what does that mean for our team in Uganda? While the median hourly wage for a woman in Uganda is just 16 cents, which lies way below the poverty line of 30 cents per hour, we decided to pay our sewers 50 cents per hour. By working a total of around 650 hours, our sewers were paid more than 300 euros in the past year. Earning a good wage gives them the opportunity to work less hours. As a result, they still can take care of their children and organize their time freely. Additionally, in the last academic year, we were able to raise 5,300 euros donations, of which 1,300 euros could be reinvested. The biggest part was reinvested into Karina's trip to Uganda last year. Karina heard about Njagala and decided to support us in improving lives in Africa. Last summer, she spent 6 weeks with a team in Uganda to establish the new collection. With its launch, we started scaling up our startup in 2019. But let's listen to her personally.
The point to change was working space and working conditions. All equipment should be arranged in the appropriate way to provide comfort and good health conditions. We bought new ironing equipment, restructured storage, laid new floor in the workshop, repaired sewing machines. The Ugandan team and me together so that after I left they could do the same by themselves. Another part of teaching process was to improve the sewing skills and to increase the quality of the products.
The current situation hits the poorest people among us the hardest. Therefore, it is highly important to us that we keep supporting our team in Uganda. Partly, our raised funds were used to build up reserves so that our employees' salary for this year is secured. We see that our concept is working, but we are aiming for more. We want to increase our online sales channels, hire and educate more employees, expand to other villages and sell the products regionally as well. This will help us to sustainably scale up our project and empower even more women.
These are some of the greatest goals of human mankind. With Sonar Light and Njagala, moreover with all our projects, we are creating a long-lasting benefit for people, planet and prosperity.